And it's getting to the point where I think Winter's going to maybe start trying some of the crazier stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to do something to try and take Puck out of his comfort zone, I think, to be able to make something happen. And I'm just not sure what Winter can do to do that. You know, Puck has come in very composed. He seems very relaxed throughout all this. His game style seems very relaxed. And he's just kind of in the groove here. So something needs to happen to kind of push him off of his kilter.
Honestly, on one of these smaller maps, I think is going to be a choice here. I would not be surprised if he tried something more along the lines of like an 8 or 10 pool, and try it because Puck has not really been. He's kind of been going for the expand right away.
Mm-hmm.
He has been scouting, but not super crazy early. I don't know. I'm thinking early game aggression is going to be more his forte. Maybe with some banelings or something like that. I think that would be a good choice on his part.
Well, we've seen a lot of early game aggression come out of Winter over the course of the tournament, and it seems like that would play to his strengths. But he's got to try something. You got to know when you're planning these strategies that Puck is really top tier player. And you've got to keep that in mind that whatever you're going to do, you have to sell it really, really well to be able to get it past him. And I'm not sure what exactly you do to do that. I mean, you've got to like bait and maybe even cancel some things after vision, but Puck's been doing a really good job of just keeping an eye on what's happening.
Honestly, I did really sort of enjoy and think it might work out in his favor to try something like Spider Slayer did. Go for a remote expand on a map with a gold base or something. Especially if you lose, you get to pick the map. Something along those lines. But we'll see. Going into our game number 4 on Bridgehead on the right side of the map, it is the purple Zerg with a mountain to climb.
Yes.
It is Winter.
And on the left side of the map, the red Protoss playing in a style that seems very relaxed. It is Puck.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting here.
Yeah, I mean, I expect Puck's going to continue to do Blink Stalkers. They've been working with him all tournament long, regardless of whether in Heart of the Swarm or in Legacy of the Void. He's just shown that he has great control with them. That they seem to be his unit of choice. They're kind of the meat of whatever army he puts together.
Yeah.
Whatever he goes from there. I think that he just kind of decides based on what he's seeing out of his opponent. Whatever seems to be the augmented unit that's going to give him the advantage over whatever his opponent's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I keep harping on this, but I think the long game doesn't work out well for Winter in this situation. So I mean, in the ZVZs, he's really hit these timings hard, like the Zergling Baneling or the Roach Ling or something like that. And I think that's really where he needs to go here, especially with Puck almost always doing expand before gate here. So very, very early expand, and looks like Winter going for a hatch, then a pool himself. But I really think he needs to focus on some kind of really good, strong timing here. Honestly, we haven't seen any like early Roach timings either, like that hit right as Blink is finishing or right before. Maybe like a +1 Roach swell type thing. I don't know. We can speculate all day long. Yeah. We will see what happens, but definitely think it should be in the neighborhood of something aggressive as soon as possible.
So Winter poking in with an Overlord, getting to see some of the things that are going on at the front, and Puck moving in with a probe, trying to bait Winter out again to get that surround, but Winter doesn't take the bait this time. And Puck seeing exactly what he wants to see, sees the natural expansion, sees the spawn pool, but no speed yet, so he's got a good idea of what's happening in Winter's base. He's going to head on out.
Natural expansion of Puck is going to go ahead and finish it. And also, honestly, being so far ahead, it'd be interesting to see Puck change it up a little bit.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
That is a really fast player.
Yeah. So that would be something that's being switched up, I would say.
I've always wanted to say that, it'd be interesting to see him go some really early mutilus, but, with assuming that Puck is going to be going Blink, your mutas would hit about the same time Blink is going to be finished, and that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll see what he's got here. He does have double gas in the main base going down, and 1 gas in the natural, so he's going to be hitting up some Mutalisk pretty hard here.
Yeah, I mean, he's making a lot of sacrifices to get this this lair out so early. There's virtually no army on the map. He's got 2 Zerglings that he's using to scout, trying to make sure that his opponent isn't going to be able to get in and see what's happening. And that probe is moving along, but the Zergling is there to intercept it. So going to try and deny that. The Queen is at the front of the ramp to prevent any probes from coming in. So really trying to be very careful about what is being seen.
I like this play though. This could work out in his favor depending on what Puck ends up doing. 4 additional gateways going down with Warp Gate, so he's going to have 5 gates here on 2 bases ready as soon as Warp Gate is completed. The Spire here is about 1/4 of the way done.
Adding another gateway as well, so he's got quite a few gateways in production here.
Puck is he is making the sentries though, so he is trying to defend against the Zerglings that are not going to be coming this game. Yeah. So he definitely does not sniff the Spire at this point.
And there's really nothing that would be able to really indicate that at this point. You know, Winter's done a good job of denying vision up till now, and Puck really hasn't made it a big issue to try and get in there. It looked like he was sending his mothership over. It's kind of stopping in the center of the map, just trying to get an idea of what could be coming at any given time.
Puck is going to be getting very aggressive here as well. Warp Gate is done. He's putting pylons all over the map for reinforcements. So
3 sentries do get warped in the north side of the map along with 2 zealots. So it looks like he's going to try and be aggressive here, which is not good news for Winter.
Yeah, Winter's Spire is about to finish. So I mean, if he can, he's going to have enough for about 7 mutas or so.
2 are in production, but this army's starting to move out, and only 1 Stalker's been warped in at this point, or 2 Stalkers are with this army.
The number of mutas initially being produced a little bit lower because he is going for the +1 right away. At this point, he's going to need all the mutas he can get because, he does cancel the +1 too and get more mutas as he does see that.
He sees this coming.
Yeah. So Puck going to come up here and he's going to force field these drones off so that he can kill as many as possible. Only 3 or 4 mutalisks here on the scene, so this is going to be pretty rough for Winter here.
And it looks like Winter is going to be giving up this base, not really able to take this fight. Queen's moving in unison with the drones. Drones trying to provide a shield for the Queens. Mutalisks going in trying to take out whatever they can, but the Stalkers are really just picking them apart at this point. And 25 workers killed, 24 workers killed. Queen goes down. There's really just not a whole lot left here for Winter, and there's GG well played.
Well played. We're not quite to the point yet of seeing danced units. That's probably I was semi-expecting to see the Stalkers dance there. So it's going to be a 4-0 tally here in favor of Puck. 1 more game.